The investigation into the murder of Channing Capwell Jr. was officially reopened today. In critical condition at City Hospital, Peter Flint gave testimony that exonerated Joe Perkins, previously tried and convicted of the murder. Just before Flint's heart stopped beating for a brief moment this morning, he confessed to having been outside the room where Channing Capwell Jr. was killed 5 years ago. According to Flint, he saw Perkins enter the room and approach the already slain body of the murder victim. This validates Perkins' own testimony given during his trial. Ever since his arrest, Perkins has consistently maintained his innocence.
But why wait? The Amanda Lock Bridge is at a perfect angle. I could make the dive tomorrow.
Absolutely not, Warren. I don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, I seriously doubt she's going to shift any further.
Well, maybe not, but I prefer to leave it to the experts, namely me.
Dad, I've been diving for years. I would like to do this with you.
What?
Would you two please be quiet and listen?
Peter
Flint just cleared Joe Perkins.
Police are hopeful that further interrogation of Flint could lead to the arrest of the real murderer of Channing Capwell Jr.
I'm very frightened about all this. Who knows what Peter saw that day?
Because Perkins was discovered standing over the body, no other suspects were brought in for questioning at that time. Based on Peter Flint's startling testimony today, however, police have already begun to sift through the evidence that was found immediately following.
What else did he say? What else does he know? I have to go out and find out.
Kelly, I was not in that room.
For lying, for withholding evidence, and for trying to frame Joe for the cocaine. Is it possible, Mason, for sending you to prison as long as Joe was there?
Peter lied.
I think for about 5 years that'd be fair enough, wouldn't it? Mason, where are you going?
There's no point in continuing this conversation. You're not ever going to believe a word I say, are you? Well, are you?
No. Never. Never.
Mr. Cap, you make a statement to look out, Mr. Cap. Just one second.
Once again, Joe Perkins has been cleared of the Channing Capwell Jr. murder 5 years ago. In critical condition, Peter Flint confessed today to having seen Perkins enter the room and approach the already slain body of the murder victim. This validates Perkins'
Mason made the news.
Looks that way.
I like that.
You're in critical condition, Peter. You should be resting.
Oh, but I feel fine.
Police are hoping that Flint's condition will improve sufficiently to allow them to question him further. It is possible that the people of Santa Barbara are only hours away from learning the real identity of the murderer of Channing Capwell Jr. Turning to...
You know something? I think I could talk to the police right now, Mason. What do you think?
Maybe we should get out of here.
Good idea.
You know, it doesn't matter if the girl is a divinity student. Bottoms is going to kill me. Oh, man, my life is over. It's finished. I am a dead man.
Oh, Ted, come on, everybody. Let's just calm down and think.
Okay, she did say she only wanted a place to meditate.
They've been in there a long time.
Well, maybe she's trying to convert him or something.
It's not funny, Lakin. I can just see the look on my dad's face when Bottom tells him what we've been doing. Bottoms is going to tell him the worst.
Look, your dad will never take Bottom's word over yours.
Are you kidding? My dad handpicked Bottoms so he could keep me in line. He's going to believe everything the man tells him.
Hey, wait a minute, guys. Look.
Danny, there is no time to take pictures, okay? He's still in there, and now is our chance to go.
Hold on, Jade. I got an idea.
Great, tell it to us on our way out of town.
Wait a second, Jay. Now, wait, what are you thinking, Danny?
It might just be a possibility of turning a negative into a positive, if you see what I mean.
Like the way I move, sugar? You're with it, aren't you, baby? I can tell.
I want to be next.
I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. We have the world in our sight, and I know.
Danny, what are you talking about?
What if we just barge in there and take a few pictures?
Oh, forget it, Danny. Nothing will be happening.
Oh, come on, he's a man, she's a woman, and isn't he happily married?
And they are in a motel room alone together.
Yeah, well, I'll bet he's on the phone right now describing her to my father. Maybe I should move to Brazil.
Oh, get serious.
How about it? You want to come along?
Oh, come on, Ted. What if we just explained to Mr. Bottoms that this was a mistake? A mix-up.
Oh, this is a mix-up. Oh, no, that's a very good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Probably one of the dumbest ideas I ever thought of in my life.
Yeah, it's right up there with
What's going on?
Nothing? Nothing's going on. Is something going on?
No, not that I know of. So, what can I do for you?
You know who owns this motel?
No.
Some
exactly.
corporation, we lease it from them.
What?
Bottoms called the police. Look, officer, we haven't done anything wrong. We're just looking for a place to hang out, so we decided to lease this motel.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rec center for teens.
Yeah, it's a place to come and have a good time. Well, no, nothing like immoral or anything like that. No girls or anything. We've got strict rules and regulations.
Right, we have a copy of them if you'd like to see them.
Hey, hold it. I'm not going to bother you kids.
Are you not?
Then why are you here?
I'm looking for a hooker. Edie Mae Thomas. Seen her around here?
No.
I've never seen her.
How about you two?
It's her!
You've seen her.
Yeah, she just checked into room number 4.
She told you she was a religious student?
She said she wanted to meditate and read the Bible.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Oh.
What room's she in?
4.
Great judge of character.
Oh, you should know.
Where's 4?
Over there. Officer?
Yeah.
Well, she's not alone.
Oh, women like that usually aren't. In fact, it's better if I catch her in the act. You know, that way I can nab her and her John. Thanks, kids.
Well, I guess every cloud does have its silver lining.
Oh, no. Mr. Bottoms might be arrested.
Yeah, we could have some fun. Right. Excuse me, could you tell me how Peter Flint's doing?
He's resting nicely.
Do you think I could talk to him?
Sorry, no visitors.
Any more news on the Peter Flint story? Have you been able to talk to him yet?
No, not yet. They haven't let any of us interview him.
Well, do you think they're going to?
Oh, I hope so. The assistant DA's in there now.
Mason Camp.
Yeah. I really want to get in there.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, you and the whole world must be dying to know what else I saw that day.
You mean what else you're going to lie about seeing?
Mason, I'm in critical condition. I have no reason to lie.
Mr. Flint?
Yeah.
Bill Keating, 11 o'clock news.
Hi.
Get out of here, Keating.
You want a story?
Sure do.
I'm sorry, Mr. Capwell. He got by me. You want him out?
Yeah, just a few questions, if you're up to it.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'd like you to stay.
No, I'm sorry, Peter. Mason Capwell, right? Assistant DA? That's right. Brother to the deceased, Channing Capwell Jr. Perhaps you'd like to say something for the press, Mr. Capwell.
Tell him what I told you, Mason.
Look, you'll get a full statement in due time. Right now, I want you out of this room. Max?
You heard him. Get moving. Let's go.
Yes. Why, everyone in this town wants to know the truth about Channing's death, huh?
Yeah. The operative word there is truth, Peter.
You know, the police must have millions of questions for me. Guess they're not too happy about reopening this case. Doesn't make them look too good. In fact, it doesn't make you look too good either, Mr. Chief Prosecutor. He obviously did a sloppy job. And for a good reason.
They should have let you die.
What's that? You know, I guess Kelly's going crazy wondering what you were doing in that room the day Channing was killed. And why you never told anyone about it. Yeah, I think she's going to want to know all the details. And I guess I'm going to have to give him some answers.
You mean some more fabrications?
You know, when all this comes out, Mason, it's going to ruin you. You'll lose your job. CC will disown you.
Shut up, Peter.
Picture it this way, Mason. The TV news cameras are rolling. I'm in every home in Santa Bárbara. Maybe every home across the country.
We'll see about that.
I thought I'd start out by saying that the truth is that Mason Capwell always hated his brother Channing. He was jealous of him. See, Channing was obviously his father's favorite, and Mason couldn't stand it. He couldn't stand the fact that his brother was named after his father, his younger brother. No. Channing Capwell Jr. should have been Mason's name, because he was the firstborn. How do you like it so far, Mason? I know I got to polish it up a little bit, but I kind of like it. Because I got one problem. I don't know whether I should tell them the whole truth right off the bat or whether they believe me, you know? But I think they would believe everything I'd say. What do you think, Mason? You think I should take my sweet time about it? Or should I just tell them point blank that I saw you kill Channing Capwell Jr.? Well, either way, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to ruin your life. I said I'm going to ruin your life.
Time to 6 fun.
Uh-huh. But no more, because you always find me.
I know. That's fun.
That's enough, Brandon.
But, Mom.
Oh, she's right. Hey, you wore me out. I think I'm going to need a nap.
And so will you, my sweet?
Can we take a nap together?
No, darling. I've got to get home.
Come on, jump up. Santana has to leave.
No.
He still needs that afternoon nap.
Oh, I know. Hey, you take it easy, Tiger.
Okay, bye.
I'm sorry he wore you out.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be okay. See you.
Bye.
Santana, are you leaving?
Yes, I am. It's about time, right?
It is getting a little late.
It's getting hard for you to handle the truth.
Your accusations of me wanting to control Brandon's future are totally unfounded. I have no intention of stepping in and trying to be his father.
Well, I'm sure you'll handpick the man who will.
Now, what is that supposed to mean?
You know perfectly well what that means. I know damn well that you won't let Gina pick Brandon's stepfather on her own.
I am staying out of Gina's personal life, and you had better do the same, Santana. She has to make her own decisions.
You won't let her do that, especially if it means losing control of Brandon.
I resent that. I resent the fact that you think I manipulate people.
Oh, but you're such a master at it. You ought to be proud of yourself, how well you do.
Oh, you listen to me, Santana. You're a better manipulator than I will ever be.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't be coy with me. I see how you are manipulating Mason. I was very surprised that he brought you to lunch.
Why were you surprised? We've been seeing each other. It's not a secret.
Yes, but why all the sudden interest? You never got along with Mason before.
He's changed.
Yes, so have you. You've become more cunning. You're using Mason to be close to Brandon. I don't like what you're doing, Santana. I don't like it at all.
You're wrong.
I know Mason has always been attracted to you. I can see how he responds to you. But you're playing with his feelings. You're stringing him along to get access to this house. I have little respect for you or for what you're doing.
For your information, Mr. Capwell, I care a lot about Mason. I care more for him and understand him better than you ever will. And I am not using him to get close to Brandon.
Don't lie to me, Santana. You have room in your heart only for one thing, your son. I found out that lesson the hard way. I'm warning you, don't play the same game with Mason.
I don't play games.
Well, then what do you call it? Oh, Santana, I loved you. And it hurts when I found out that you were using me. It hurts even more to see that you're using my son. You got out of my life. Now get out of Mason's life, Santana.
Hey, you're supposed to be taking a nap.
Yeah, but I'm not sleepy.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm playing Old Maid.
Old Maid? I didn't know you know how to play Old Maid.
Santana taught me.
Oh. Brandon, sweetheart, do you like living here?
Uh-huh.
Do you like Uncle Cece?
I like him a lot.
Well, I'm glad.
Do you like him?
Oh, very much. We're very lucky to have him as a friend.
Mommy, is he gonna be my new dad?
Well, sweetheart, I don't know. But let me just tell you one thing. Why don't we just keep that thought between us, all right? It'll be our secret.
Okay, I love secrets.
Oh, good.
You want to play Old Maid now?
No, sweetie. Not right now. Thanks.
Together we'll be alright, and you see, forever we will go.
All right, sweetheart. I'm gonna book you for prostitution.
No kidding.
I'm running you in too, buddy.
I beg your pardon?
Consorting with a prostitute. Hold it. You're all in the same boat.
Oh, my gosh. I did no such thing.
Right, Ace. Let me see your ID. Hey, what are you doing? Going in for Social Security checks?
Officer, look, I was about to make a citizen's arrest of this lady of the evening.
Go for it, Mr. Bottoms.
Sure. Come on, let me see the ID.
Oh, well, I seem to have lost my wallet. Wait a minute. Oh, here it is.
Rudy Belmont.
Rudy Belmont.
Belmont?
Okay, Belmont, don't try anything funny.
Wait a minute. What are you...
You're under arrest.
Wait a minute. What is the meaning of this, officer?
Not only for consorting with a prostitute, but for robbery.
What Bottom's got himself into?
Before it was just Kelly and Joe hunting for Channing's killer. Now if the police get involved, things are going to get very bad for Warren.
Augusta, why don't you just calm down? Warren didn't do it.
I'm scared to death. Everything hinges on what Peter saw that day. I wish I knew what he said. I'm just afraid to find out.
Darling, you are working yourself into a frenzy over nothing.
Once the police start poking around and bringing up all that old evidence, analyzing fingerprints, God knows what they'll dredge up. Warren, what did you find out? Tell me.
Well, Peter's still in critical condition. Doctors won't let him talk to anybody.
Thank God. We don't have much time. I suppose the detectives are already interviewing
Oh,
people.
Mother, you got nothing to worry about.
I'm glad you think so. I'm sorry, darling.
Okay, Augusta, why don't we just drop it, huh?
Well, I'm just glad the gold coins are gone. At least there's no evidence, nothing to incriminate you. They are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, I got rid of them.
Lionel?
Of course they're gone. I buried them myself.
Hello.
Lionel Lockridge, please.
Who's calling?
Just tell him I'm the husband of the woman he met the other day.
Really? Don't you have a name?
Just tell him.
Who's your wife? What's her name?
If he's not there, I'll call back.
Hold on. It's for you.
Who is it?
Some man who says you met his wife the other day.
Okay, I'll take it.
Who is she, Lionel?
Give it to me.
Did her husband finally catch up with you?
Just give it to me, Augusta. This is Lionel Lockridge.
Yeah. My wife mentioned that you dropped by the other day.
Yes, I did.
She said you want to talk to me.
I did.
I'd really like to talk to you, too.
Okay, where?
Sophia Capwell's grave.
Why there?
Meet me there in 20 minutes.
All right.
Yeah. Sounds like the jig is up. Let me just say something. Whatever her husband does to you, you deserve.
I demand to know my rights. You must read me my rights. The Miranda decision. Capwell, I knew you wouldn't be far away.
Officer, please, you can't arrest this man.
Hey, look, stay out of this, kid. We've been looking for Rudy Belmont for a long time.
Yeah, well, it's my guess it's one of these guys that you're looking for.
Hey, you two, freeze! Want to explain to me what's going on here?
Certainly. This is Mr. Bottoms, our senior advisor for Lyman Prep. He's helping us convert this motel into kind of a recreational facility for our class.
Is that true?
Well, yes.
And how'd you get involved with these two lowlifes and her?
Well,
we knew that they were around here, so we came up with this plan to flush them out.
That's right. Mr. Bottoms wanted to bring these criminals to justice.
It was really very courageous of him to go into that room alone.
Yeah, I mean, knowing that there are deadly robbers lurking in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And how did Edie here fit in?
Well, she could have ruined my entire plan. I didn't know she was in that room.
Oh, you mean she just sort of took advantage of the situation?
Yes. Yes, that's it.
What do you got to say for yourself?
Oh, come on. Just take me to the station and let's get this over with. I've got a busy night ahead of me.
Disgusting. I'm awful sorry, Mr. Bottoms. I really thank you for capturing these two crooks here. And, hey, there's a big reward for them, you know.
There is?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't aware of that. Exactly how much are we talking about?
Oh, Officer, Mr. Bottoms would like the money to go to the Earthquake Relief Fund.
Yes, your very words. Isn't that right, sir?
Well, of course. I wouldn't have it any other way.
That's very kind of you. All right, you two, let's go.
Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And just when we finally found the stash.
Move it, move it. Come on, Edie, darling, join the parade.
Capwell, do you mind explaining to me what happened here tonight?
Yeah. We saved you from being arrested.
Well, that's decent of you, considering that you set me up.
Why don't you get serious?
Wait, Danny,
You've been
come
trying
on.
to get us...
Danny, please. Look, Mr. Bottoms, don't you think it's about time we, come to a truce? I mean, sign a disarmament pact or something.
I want those pictures.
No. Not until you stop hassling Ted.
What do you say, Mr. Bottoms? Are you going to start leaving Ted alone and stop threatening him that his father's going to send him off to military school?
I refuse to discuss this further until those pictures are destroyed.
You know, this is kind of like detente. I mean, you have your arsenal of weapons and I have mine. Now we, could agree not to use them.
How could I trust you?
Same way as I would have to trust you.
All right.
So there's a truce?
Yes, there is.
Great.
Wait, this is a historic moment. Let me get a picture of it, okay? 1 second, then maybe I won't, okay? Jay, you want to get something to eat?
Yeah. Bye, Ted. Bye, Mr. Bottoms. Oh, Mr. Bottoms, do you think I could just have one more day for my report?
Absolutely not.
I didn't think so. Danny, you better take me home because I have a lot of work to do.
Well, I have to be going myself. You know, of course, that I don't approve of a place like this.
Yes, we know.
And things like that.
Come on, Mr. Bottoms. It's perfectly natural for people to show affection. Ted, what do you say we give up this frisky business enterprise of ours?
You know, I agree. I mean, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, it was. For a while.
You know, I love you so much. What do you say we do our report together?
We're not really going to work on it.
Let's do tomorrow.
You're evil.
Lionel, I want some answers.
Augusta, the guy has a business deal that he wants to talk over.
Wouldn't happen to have anything to do with the Amanda Lockridge.
No, Warren, this doesn't. This has to do with a land deal.
Yeah, well, good luck. Catch you guys later.
Warren,
Mom, I got some stuff to do, all right?
we have not finished our conversation.
Mom, I don't want to talk about Peter Flint or Channing Capwell anymore, okay?
Lionel.
Let him go, Augusta. Can't you see that you're not doing him any good this way? His worry, all your accusations. I've got to run.
No, I demand that you tell me where you're going and who you're seeing.
Augusta, I can't do that.
I'm right, aren't I? You are seeing that man's wife.
No, you're not right about that, Augusta. Do you remember when I told you that I believed that there was someone who was trying to drive me crazy?
Yes, I seem to recall your ranting on about that.
Well, I think that I'm on the brink of finding out who that person is.
You're on the brink, all right. The veritable brink of reality.
What is that supposed to mean?
Your son could be arrested for murder, Lionel. Did you hear me? Murder. That's the reality, and you choose not to deal with it. You have to go off and validate your very dubious sanity.
This is important to me, Augusta. Very important.
Lionel, your values are very warped. That is not what's important. Your going crazy is not important. Warren's life is important, and his future.
I am just as interested in Warren's future as you are.
Well, then do something about it.
I have to go.
I'll do something about it.
I loved you, Cece. I really did love you. You're the one that didn't trust me. And I can see nothing's changed. You still don't trust me.
I'm sorry.
You made me choose. You made me choose between the man I loved and my child. It's the cruelest thing that you could have ever done to me.
There was no other way.
Well, I'm glad I chose Brandon. I don't regret one little tiny bit of it. And I never will. I'm just sorry that I fell in love with you.
Santana, I will never forget the moments we shared.
Stop it. It still hurts so much.
Santana, you're still here.
I'm just on my way out.
Sorry if I interrupted.
No. We're finished.
What else did Peter say?
Dominic, didn't he say enough? He cleared Joe, that's all that matters.
Kelly, there is still a murderer out there. Now, did Peter say he saw who it was?
I'm not sure. He said something about someone else being in the room, but I can't tell you yet.
You have to.
I can't. It's going to be a shock to everyone. It was devastating to me. Let me just deal with this first.
You have to tell me everything you know. Now, you listen to me. Your life might be in danger.
Dominic, I'm safe here. Why are you so obsessed with finding out who the killer of Channing is? Why did you get involved in the first place?
All right. It doesn't really matter if you don't tell me. Because you see, I think I know who it is. And I'm going to meet with him right now.
Who? Dominic, wait. Who are you going to meet with?
Kelly, you just stay in bed. You need your rest.
Dominic!
Dr. Lockridge, if you will.
What are you doing here?
I had to see you. I was worried about you.
Uh-huh.
I'm very concerned. I'm also very proud of you. It took a lot of courage to come forward after all these years.
Oh, it didn't take any courage. It took fear.
I thought it was very brave.
Well, I did it for me. You know, when you're on the edge of dying, you want to set the record straight.
Peter, you know how important it is for me to find out who really killed Channing Jr.
No. Pinning it on Joe was important to you. Getting his parole revoked, that was important to you. Squealing on him when he broke into the Capitol House, that was really important to you.
Peter, what else did you see outside of that room?
I can't tell you.
We go very far back. There is a very strong bond between us, Peter.
You hate me, Augusta.
That's not true. I'm very concerned about you. I care very much about you. That's why I'm here. I know you need a friend.
Oh, you're right, I do.
There. You see.
Yeah. You see, I don't need the kind of friend that you are. The kind of friend you were to Joe. Stabbing him in the back every chance you got.
Brandon and I would love to take you out to dinner.
Well, that is very sweet of you. I accept.
Marvelous. Then here's to dinner on the Damas.
Cheers. You know, Stockman was a very lucky man.
And I was a very lucky woman. Stockman was good to me.
He loved you deeply, talked about you all the time, and he was very proud of you.
Yeah. Yes, he used to say I had grit. He thought I could handle anything. I guess I can.
There was one thing in his life he regretted that he could never give you.
Oh, well, that's silly. He gave me everything.
Everything except the one thing that he knew you wanted the most. A child of your own.
Well, doesn't matter. We got Brandon, thanks to you. I love that little boy so much. I doubt I could love my own child more.
I believe you.
You know, when I first started dating Stockman, he really fought against falling in love with me.
Oh, I can't believe that. From the moment he met you, he told me he was taken with you.
Oh, he was. But he didn't think I could fall in love with him. He was afraid I'd leave him for somebody younger.
Well, there was quite an age difference.
Doesn't matter. Younger men don't have the strength. They don't have the sensitivity. Or the experience.
Well, I guess it takes men a long time to get their stride. When they're younger, they're building their careers, and then they get insensitive and a little self-centered.
And incapable of having an honest relationship with a woman.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
No, I know what I'm talking about. Really, I've gone out with a lot of men my own age. And none of them have measured up to Stockman.
Well, Stockman was a very special man.
Yes, he was. And if I ever have another relationship, if I ever marry again, it will have to be to someone just like Stockman. Would you listen to me going on and on? I'm sorry. I'm sure you don't want to hear about all this.
No, I do. I'm interested in your future and your happiness.
Oh. Well. You are very kind. And do you know what would make me happy right now? This very minute?
No, what?
Having dinner. I'm starved. I'm gonna go get Brandon. Bye.
Hello. Yes, I'd like to speak to the district attorney, please. Kelly Capwell. Yes, I am Mason's sister. No. I don't want to speak to him. I'd like to talk to his boss, please. Well, then, can I leave a message? Yeah, I have more information about Channing's murder, and I'd like to speak to... Hello? Mason, what are you doing standing there? How long have you been there?
Long enough.
How dare you sneak into my room?
Right here.
I have the coins, Lionel.
What? Where are they?
Lionel, I'm very upset with you. You frightened my wife when you broke into her apartment. I don't want you to go back there and do it again.
Where are those coins?
They're safe, Lionel.
Listen, you have interfered with my life for the last time. Now, who are you?
I'm an old and trusted friend, Sophia.
An ex-lover?
Lionel, I know that you killed her.
What are you talking about?
You ran her over, Lionel, with the boat. Over and over and over again, until you were sure that she was dead.
I did not. It was an accident.
Now, Lionel, it's time to come forward and tell everyone that you murdered her.
You are crazy. It's not true. It's just not true.
I know that you killed Sophia, and I have evidence to prove it. Come on, Lionel. Come on, Lionel, confess.
I have nothing to confess.
I think you have a lot to confess to. What about the matter of Channing Jr.'s death?
What are you trying to do? Pin that on me, too? Who the hell are you?
I'm your conscience, Lionel, and I'm gonna make you pay for everything that you've done.
You are crazy. You're out of your mind. You're a very dangerous man.
Lionel, it's you that's dangerous, and you are gonna be punished for all your crimes. See you tonight.
What were you going to tell the DA?
You took your sweet time coming to me.
So? You couldn't have waited? What were you going to tell him?
Mason, I found only one reason that you've been avoiding me. I've thought and I've thought about it, and I find there's no other reason.
What are you talking about?
I have to go to the DA. I have to go to someone who's over your head.
Kelly.
Look, Mason, I'm going to tell the district attorney that the killer, the true murderer of my brother Channing is you.